Joy Moss with Bad Boy Gaming. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new, subscribe. If you've been here for a while, thanks for watching me. I appreciate you. Let's dive in. So we got some spoilers. As you guys know, my favorite subtype is dragons. And I'm anticipating a lot of really spicy meatball dragons in this latest set. This is Baron Steep Siege. We're going to start with that over here on the far left. It's an enchantment. As this, by the way, it's like a 3-colored kind of set. You know, that's what that's the go-abouts here. As it enters, choose Abzan or Mardu. It's Abzan effect at the beginning of your end step. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Mardu at the beginning of your end step. If a creature died under your control, this turn, each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. Well, I'll just get rid of this 1/1 token over here doing nothing. Thanks. Inevitable defeat. This is a pricey removal spell. However, it does exile, and it has the drain and gain effect, and it can't be countered. But for 4, I mean, it's not even like there's a blue splashed in there, so you can ultimately control your opponent, you know? Spell can't be countered, exile target non-land permanent. Its controller loses 3 life, and you gain 3 life. I mean, if you're running those 3 colors in like a commander deck, sure, that might be an inclusion, but would it? I mean, can't be counted. If you're up against blue, I guess, you know. Not bad. Inevitable defeat, but in standard, I mean, how powerful is that going to be in standard? Time will only tell. Smile at Death. It's a 5-drop enchantment at the beginning of your upkeep. Return up to 2 target creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I think I covered this a while ago already. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of those creatures. So you're probably going to want to dig for some powerful 2-drops right there. Well, power 2 or less, you know. Taval, the Balanced Scale, 4-drop. By the way, I'm going to be opening like $2,000 worth of Secret Lair. We're going to try to find what's going on with the Hatsoon Winter drop. And also more. Anyway, that's another video coming up, so stay tuned. Taval, the Balanced Scale. Oh, I'm pumped. Dragon time. Legendary creature, Spirit Dragon. Flying, 4/4. It costs 4. I like that we're not just seeing red for dragons, you know? So when Taval attacks, mill 3 cards. Then you may return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. This is a mythic. I think this is also going to be in like a commander precon. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. Oh, that could be abused. That's kind of cool. I dig it. And it's only a 4-drop with a lot of really cool effects on it. So that's not bad. But that's what? That's going to be in the commander precon, probably. Here's Shiko. Paragon of the Way. It's running 3 colors, man. 5-drop. Legendary creature, Spirit Dragon, spicy meatball time. Flying and Vigilance. When Shiko enters, exile target non-land card with mana value 3 or less. Hold on, my son's about to get me demonetized. I just had to explain to my 5-year-old why he can't have the sound on his tablet going when he's watching a YouTube video during one of my videos. You want to come say hi? Come say hi. So here's Shiko, Paragon of the Way. Flying and Vigilance, Spirit Dragon. When Shiko enters, exile target non-land card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard. Copy it. Then you may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Subpar. I think it's okay. I don't think I'm missing much here. I like that it has Vigilance built into it, you know, even though Vigilance is kind of like an effect, but anyway. Here's Narset, Jeskai, Awaymaster, 3-drop. At the beginning of your end step, you may discard your entire hand. If you do, draw cards equal to the number of spells you've cast this turn. And that's one way to fill up your graveyard, you know. Okay, each step we take is a decision that changes the course of our futures. This is so true. We must be careful where we tread. That's right. That's why you just gotta do the right thing, and you know, take risks, but don't take ones that can cripple you, or that could possibly. Skirmish Rhino. Hello, throwback to Siege Rhino right here. the OG. This thing was a powerhouse in Standard, man. When Siege Rhino enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. 4/5 Trampler. This one, however... Yeah, I went to the wrong one. Wrong screen. There we go. This one, however, Trample. It's a 3-drop only. When this creature enters, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. 3/4. So it's like the gain and drain has been nerfed slightly. However, the casting cost has been reduced by 1. It's in the same colors. It's a 3/4. That was a 4/5. So you're losing some stuff there for the sake of one mana that's colorless. It's an uncommon as well. Cool to see it. You know, they could have made this something. They could have really brought Skirmish Rhino or like the Siege Rhino back, but like amped up the effects on this, made it a rare. They even could have made it like that 3-drop, but they could have made it a 4/5 and given it rare. I don't think that would have been enough for it to even dominate Standard. You know, they could have went that route, but they didn't. They chose not to. They're like, no, let's just make it an uncommon 3/4. You know, gain and drain too. I'm sure it's going to see some. It's going to see play though. I would hope so. You know, just because of the throwback sense. I would imagine it will. We'll see what it does. Sarkhan Dragon Ascend. I really do like this one. 2-drop, legendary creature, human druid. When Sarkhan enters, you may behold a dragon if you do create a treasure token. So basically, you got to control a dragon or flash a dragon. That's behold. Whenever a dragon you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on Sarkhan. Yeah. Until end of turn, Sarkhan becomes a dragon in addition to its other types and gains flying. Man, Sarkhan, he has gender. He has gender identity issues. He's not sure if he's a dragon, if he's a little boy, if he's Peter Pan, if he's climbing a mountain and he's a man. He doesn't really know. He has no idea what's going on there. But I think that's a pretty nice Sarkhan. And just at a 2-drop, yeah, I really like that one. Mox Jasper. Here we go. 0-drop, Mox Jasper. I was just thinking, when are they going to drop the next Mox? If this card hits like $4, guys, buy it. If it hits $5, $6, like between $4 and $6, just start picking them up like it's going out of style, because you will have a big return in 2 years' time. Mox Jasper. I told you guys to do this with many other cards. One being Mox Amber. Nobody listened to me. Actually, no. My patrons listened to me, and I remember like it was $6 to $8. I was picking up Mox Ambers left and right. Like, it was crazy. I still have quite a few. I did sell a lot in my pages full. This whole binder was practically full of Mox Ambers at one point. Not anymore. Now it's just like 2 pages. And I do have foil promos and all that stuff. I remember picking up foil promo Mox Amber for $30. Now it's like 100. I know. It's crazy. But I told you guys, no one listens. But hey, if this goes between $6 and $8, this Mox Jasper, if it goes below 6, oh my gosh, Joey's gonna dump like $1,000 into it, because in 2 years' time, 3 years' time, I can just sit around and flip them like Candyman. You know, like I'm the Candyman, you know. Anyway, yeah. Add 1 mana of any color. Activate only if you control a dragon. Gosh, that seems rather stipulational, just like Mox Amber. It's not the most powerful, because you got to be. If you're not running dragons, there's no point to run this. You know. Unless you're running creatures, can be any type or whatever, or creatures or creatures you control are all types. If you're running something like that, like Changelings or shapeshifters and stuff, then maybe. But I mean, even then, your whole deck would have to be that. So you probably don't want to do that. Just stick with the dragon plan, guys. Rage, greed, arrogance. People only accuse dragons of what they fear in themselves. Sarkhan, yeah, Sarkhan. So there you go, man. And then unofficial spoilers leaks. There are some other cards here. Here's Dragonhawk, Fate's Tempest. I think I covered this one a while ago. 5-drop. Whenever Dragonhawk enters or attacks, exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of creatures you control with power 4 or greater. You may play those cards until your next turn. Until your next end step. I'm sorry. At the beginning of your next end step, Dragonhawk deals 2 damage to each opponent for each of those cards that are still exiled. 5/5. Kind of cool. I don't think we've seen the best dragons yet. I think the best is yet to come. I have a strong feeling about this. Yes, I certainly do. So this here's like, ooh, this will be fun. getting a new Ugin and a Sarkhan Planeswalker. I think I spoiled the Sarkhan Planeswalker a while ago. I could be mistaken, but I doubt it. Here's the box stuff, what it looks like. Pretty neato. Is this a set? Because Aether Drift, I think, completely failed us. I think Aether Drift is corny as all heck can be. The whole racing theme. I mean, like they're trying to appeal to kids that aren't intelligent enough to play the game. It's like, I mean, you could always learn, but you really got to be on top of that child, I mean, their brains are sponges. But they're appealing to kids who would rather, look at their tablet or, watch their favorite YouTuber or something like that, I feel like that's the target audience they were going after. And this is a very smart game. You can't be, not that kids are stupid. They're not. Kids can be brilliant, but at a young age, like you know how difficult it would be for me to teach my 5-year-old how to play right now? I mean, I have a lot of patience. It could happen. But I just think Aether Drift, and then all the other silly stuff. It's like they were going for woke culture and children. Like, what is going on here? That's my own opinion on that, though. If you guys want to say I'm wrong, that's fine. I'm entitled to an opinion. I'd love to hear yours, though. And there's. I'm not going to go on a tangent anymore with that. But, yeah, these are my thoughts, man. I feel like someone in the community's got to keep it real and, call a spade, where everyone else just is like, oh, God, look at all these cool cards. Aether Drift. And I'm like, what the hell are we looking at? Like I'm old school Magic. Like, what are we doing here? I think Aether Drift was a complete fail. Design-wise, flavor-wise, extremely, just everything about it. And I understand why Magic does what they're doing. But while they're trying to get new players involved in the game, they're losing players who are already in the game. Magic's on the decline. There's no lie about this. I'm not BSing you. It's on the decline. Magic is Hasbro's #1 generator, and it is declining steadily. They're just overwhelming us. They're dropping way too much stuff. They're making too many things where nothing's special. You pull a cool card, sweet, for about 5 days, and then another one a different card comes out. It's like it just doesn't ever stop. They're squeezing the lemon. They're squeezing this for all it's worth right now, and it shows. All the secret layers, a commander deck for everything. The being dicks and taking a draft booster from 36 packs, selling us the set booster along with draft boosters, and it still had 36, but set boosters had 30. I think they had 30, if I'm wrong about that. Wow. But slowly trying to maneuver our minds into accepting a 30-pack box that can maintain the same price and value, or even more so, than a draft 36-pack box. And they did it with Aether Drift. Aether Drift was the beginning of that, the 30-pack, And we've seen 30-box packs or 30-pack boxes before, but not standard, like replacing draft completely. Set boosters, we'll see ya, adios. It's like, what are they doing? And I saw that coming. I remember 2 years before they annihilated the draft booster box. I said it's going to be gone. People thought I was nuts. That can't happen. There's no way. I saw the writings on the wall, man. Like I can see things and see the route this company's trying to take, and the route that Magic has been taking over the past, I'd say over the past 3-4 years. It's a bit too much. They're out of control. They're cash grabbing left and right, and they're trying to. The universe is beyond is a prime example of this. You're going to bring in new players for a very short period or for a very narrow period where they're like, okay, cool, I like Marvel, so I'm just going to buy these Marvel cards and play with the Marvel deck, and that's it, and then quit the game and not give a shit about anything else that comes out after it. That's more than half of the people that are new to the game that they lured in with this appeal, are going to go that route. It's going to be a thing of the past for them, within a few months. If less, if not less, you know. But anyway, yeah, there's just a lot going on with Magic, and as far as the reprint machine, as far as the sets, it's too over. There's too much. I'm not lying when I say this. It is very rare that I buy Magic the Gathering product for myself anymore, unless it's like a single here or there or something, or like I buy a bulk lot of cards that I think have potential to go up in price. Prime example, you know, something like this. There's like 100 here, you know, and then flip them, because all Magic's doing, you know, is just flipping. There's like. And they're charging an arm and a leg, man. Look at the Final Fantasy, you know. What they had on Amazon sold out right away. That was like them testing the waters. Like, how much can we really charge for this? You know, like that's all that was. And they learned quickly when it sold out within a few hours, they can charge more. And they're probably going to. And it's sad. I mean, America, yeah, back to save the mother capitalism day, yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. It's the world we live in, guys. I'm done with my tangent here, but let me know your thoughts. And also, don't forget to check out that Secret Lair video. It's going to be dropping soon. And we also have a couple battles that should be taking place this weekend. I did tell a patron I would be doing the one battle this weekend. So look forward to those. Some pretty spicy openings coming up. Thanks for watching. Let me hear your thoughts. Joey Moss, Bad Boy Gaming. Get out of here, skadoosh.